Great start! We're doing great! Fuck it, we'll do it live.
There we go.
Fuck those notes!
No, I wanted to rip it out so I don't flip it, and then you hear the flipping of the page.
I appreciate you. Man's thinking. You're the next Einstein of our generation with thinking like that, sir. Men would be burned at the stake for forward thinking such as that back in the Middle Ages.
There's a lot easier way of saying that. Just 2 words. Get woke.
Hello, and thank you for joining us with the Maximum Mediocrity Podcast. My name is David Shockley, and with us today are...
Jimmy.
And...
Sean Maunz.
Woo! And here we are. This is the podcast that asks you how far along you are, even when you're not pregnant.
Thank you.
Oh, man, how you guys doing today?
Doing fantastic. I'm waiting for that email to come in.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be an email.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
That's going to have some hate mail along with it.
So this sounds bad. Like, I full-heartedly believe she still listens to this podcast.
I hope she does.
So this is one thing I've always noticed, especially on, like, YouTube or something like that. I don't know if you guys have ever done, like, any kind of YouTube channel or just anything in general. You get this one motherfucker, especially on a small channel, that won't leave you the fuck alone. They subscribe to you anyway, just to hate you. Just to leave that one...
you leave it off. It's like this shadow that is just constant. That's your arch rival.
Yeah.
It really is, because... this is back in the day when I used to do paintball. I used to do paintball tutorials, and this one cocksucker of my like 50 subscribers would just leave either a downvote or like a one. I can't remember if it was a 1-star, the star system back then or not.
Oh yeah, I remember the star system.
Yeah, so and he would just leave this one little fucking comment. And of course, me being fucking in my teens, I was like, I gotta get back at him, because obviously winning over the internet's the best thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
You win in real life when you win on the internet. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
You're right, because we do have this culture now where it's like people just find things to get mad about. It's like, if you're mad about it, just fuck off. Now, you can't do that in every situation, but I'm guilty of this.
Okay.
So I don't like, this is the only thing I'm going to say political, I think, tonight. I know, just get it out of the way now. I subscribe on Twitter to our president.
That's funny.
I've said it before. I think I've even said it on my Twitter. The reason I do it is because even though I hate him and I don't like the things he says, or pretty much the whole thing across the board, even though we apparently got him elected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn you, Dave.
I want to know a day in advance that the apocalypse is coming. Like, he'll tweet it out, and I'm going to be like, there we go, that's the one.
Get
It's
in the
all ending
basement.
tomorrow.
Start digging the hole now.
Yeah, I got 24 hours of prep time now. I get the notification of when the world is going to fucking end. So, in that sense of there's always that one like, people that, following somebody that you hate, is I can kind of understand it, just so you know, but that's the president.
I feel as though
if he wasn't him, I'd unsubscribe.
I feel as though the day you get to know that the apocalypse is happening, you're gonna be knocking on my door like, Sean, we gotta go. What do you got?
What do you got?
Yeah, what do you got?
You're the best. You really are. You're probably the most survivalist person that I know.
Which is a little sad in itself.
If anything, it's just for your optimism.
Just from your optimism.
Your overwhelming optimising.
Yeah, like you're waiting for me to knock on your door at any moment.
I'm waiting for somebody.
Sean's going to happen.
He's
today.
got the stash ready.
Yeah, I'm like, Sean, today's the day, and he goes, "Oh, cool, I got magazines ready.
I got magazines
for the car
ready.
ride.
I got the newest editions.
Got the newest edition of Survivalist magazine.
It's from this magazine. Here, drink this. What is it? It's not my own urine.
It's not.
Pretend you're Bear Grylls.
It's like people that they give you something like, just try that. Oh, what is it? You'll like it. Just try it.
Oh,
Instantly, I know I'm gonna hate it.
yes.
Yeah.
I never would. Sorry, I'm not trying it unless I have a name. I need a name.
I need at least one ingredient.
I want a brand.
I want a brand name.
Give me a model number here.
I got something that like perfectly illustrates this. So, a guy at work brought in some chocolate bars and whatnot. Now, they didn't look like chocolate bars. It looked like mulch. It looked like mulch that was compact.
Like shit.
Like mulch? Like the stuff that's on the ground?
Yeah, stuff that's on the ground. It looked like little wood chippings that have been packed together. And I was like, what the fuck is that? He goes, try it. And I went, what the fuck is it? He goes, no, just try it. I went, No, I'm suspicious of this. You try it.
Instantly suspicious. He's withholding that information purpurely.
Well, it's probably like a log. Like he just like took the last shit, just put it on a plate.
Is it cocaine? I'll pay you if it's cocaine.
Like I no longer give a shit. Like I no longer give a shit if it's good. Don't believe you. Immediately don't believe you. Like
immediate distrust.
Well, okay, so my ex fucking gave me spaghetti with pickles in it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I like both of those things.
No,
but not together.
Yeah, hold on. So because she was
separate but equal, church and state here.
Yeah, right. Seriously. So because she was Italian, she thought she was the world's best cook, and how could she ever fuck up Italian food? This is how I learned not to let any woman cook for me for the longest time.
Well, there goes that feminist.
Get woke.
There goes our hate mail. It's coming back. You just said woman very assertively.
I'm sorry, were you assuming somebody's gender?
Yes, I did.
But anyway.
Assume you are couch.
For the longest time, I would not let this lady cook for me because I thought for sure she poisoned me for a second. All right, because she got this big old plate.
So bad you think you're poisoned.
It smelled delicious. I was like, oh, fucking right, spaghetti. Because who fucks up spaghetti? That's not a thing you can fuck up. Did it?
It's like cooking cereal.
Man, I took one forkful, put it in my mouth, and went trying to get it the fuck back out my mouth.
Nope.
Yep. And I went, honey, I don't know what you put in there, but what the fuck is that? And she goes, oh, it's. She starts going through the ingredients. Oh, I got linguine, spaghetti, I got some meat sauce, pickles, and then she went on to, like, I didn't just hear fucking pickles.
You
yes.
You stopped listening after pickles.
Yeah, but she went on, like, pickles.
Hopefully that was the worst ingredient, we're just gonna hope it was.
Yeah, and, like, but what got me is, like, you didn't think I was gonna hear that? Why would you put pickles in here? Well, pickles are delicious. No, they're not. They're not delicious in fucking spaghetti.
They are delicious,
this
but
sounds
not
like
in spaghetti.
And her eyes are like, what are you talking about? And she tried it, and she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna eat it. I was like, somebody's gonna have to.
So did she eat it?
I think she did. I don't know. I left.
You just walked away.
I would have watched her eat it. Be like, tell me that's not disgusting. I would have made her, because she has two options at that point. If you make her eat it, then she either, you get to be right, because she's like, oh my god, that's disgusting, and you're right, or she has to force herself to eat the whole thing out of spite.
Yeah, right.
It's a win-win, man.
Yeah, ultimately it was, but nonetheless, like, I don't know about you guys, but that was probably one of the worst things I've ever had in my life.
That sounds horrible.
That's up there with deep fried spaghetti.
Oh. What? Deep fried? I'd give it a shot. Is that really that bad?
It's fucking horrible. All right, so another spaghetti story. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Before you get into that, speaking of putting random things in your mouth, we have a new game to play today. And it is an alcohol-related drink in the theme of Maximum Mediocrity. Sean Maunz, he is here because he actually thought up this little game. He is our email consultant for the show. What we have here for Jimmy, I call this 3-Drink Jimmy, this game. And what we have here, we have 3 shot glasses because for our people who do not know, Jimmy does not drink liquor. He does like beer, he will drink beer, but he does not like liquor. So we constantly like to have fun with that. He says he hates it, but we all know he actually loves it. So we do it anyway. He loves it. See, he's still denying it even right now.
No.
He's just kidding. You know.
He's just a kidder.
What we have,
fucking staring me down.
We have 3 shot glasses in front of him, and he has to, one of them has a liquor in it. Either it's a dark liquor, it's either a whiskey, a scotch, a brandy, etc., etc. The other 2 have a random beer in it. So he has to pick one. And we get to watch him drink it. So, Jimmy, are you ready to play 3-Drink Jimmy?
I think the worst part about this is, like, I won't know, and then, like, I'll be able to smell it right before. It's like the imminent death.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm going to smell it right before it goes down.
So I would like to go on record in saying, in this, I wanted to be a dick and make it all whiskey. All right?
I warned you guys when you
I wanted to be the dick. No. Dave... God bless him, because somebody had to be that nice guy. Dave was like, no, dude, we can't do that to him. Why? Come on. He doesn't like that stuff. And I'm like, that's why it's funny.
It would have been really funny. I thought about it.
No, the worst would have been if it was Fireball.
That's what I wanted. So,
he hates Fireball.
With a burning passion.
Burning passion. Now, they're a little farther away from me, so just pick which one. Do you want to do There are 3 different shot glasses, so which one do you want to pick it now? And then when you pick it up, you already know.
Solo cup.
Solo cup. He's going solo cup. Are you sure?
Yes.
100%?
Doing it.
He's doing the solo cup. Drum roll, please.
Hold on, let's get our shots ready.
No, this is just to me.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is it? Did you like it?
No.
You didn't like that?
No, what the heck was that? I couldn't tell if it was beer or not.
I don't
It doesn't burn, so it has to be beer. But it's not good beer.
It's not good beer.
What's it taste like?
Shit.
That's my favorite kind of beer.
Disgusting. It's a sour of some sort.
It's a sour.
Yeah, it definitely is a sour.
That's the Burley Oak from the Delaware Growler that we just picked up today. That's what that tastes like. So I
didn't try it, thank God.
Jimmy has lucked out, and he has avoided liquor, but equally is terrible.
Equally is terrible.
I like sours a lot. That's why I bought it.
I'm sorry.
So we gotta think. So I guess all right, between me and you, one of us.
All right, so I should note here too. I fucking hate beer. I'm a whiskey lover to no end, but I fucking hate beer.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so do you want
I'll take Thug Life.
You'll take Thug Life. Okay. Okay, so one of us has beer, one of us has whiskey. You ready? Me and Sean are gonna drink the remainder.
Chug,
3,
chug.
2, 1.
Yeah. Suffer.
Thank God for whiskey.
And Sean has gotten the whiskey.
I got whiskey, guys.
We lucked out. Woo!
You made it. Ooh.
All right.
This round goes to you, sir. So, but because everybody usually does a shot at the beginning of each episode, you've now done your shot. Oh, you can hold off. You already had one shot. We got you an extra shot.
My other drink is whiskey.
You're fucking gonna get hammered by the end of this podcast.
We'll see how.
Hold that off. Maybe we'll do it at the halfway mark.
Or at the very end.
Yeah, or the very end. I'll do.
Y'all just mad because you can't keep up with me.
You're right. I can't. When it comes to slowly poisoning yourself,
the hiccups are coming.
Already?
I'm a bitch boy.
I'm a bitch boy.
Oh,
It's on too far because it doesn't even matter anyway. I'll do a shot of whiskey out of solidarity.
In solidarity.
Cheers.
Cheers, my good sir.
Bottoms up, bitch.
Oh my god.
So actually, I want to talk to you about the whiskey.
Fuck me.
I want to talk to you about the whiskey anyway.
Oh man.
So Dave was over at my place one day, and I have a couple of different whiskeys at my place.
Oh, that fucking kicks.
It's a good burn, though, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a such thing. I don't believe in that.
Would you like to get burned by a fire or butane, sir?
Yeah.
But actually, no, I got a better fucking story for you. So, 21st birthday.
Whose?
All right, mine.
Yours.
This is my 21st birthday. Now, I would like to have it on note that I didn't drink until I was 21.
Okay.
I had tasted liquor here and there,
Liar.
but like I didn't drink.
Fair enough.
Wasn't for me because I thought it smelled bad. Well, 21 years old, I'm on drill weekend and I'm mad because I can't go out because I turned 21 on a Saturday and I had drilled that day. Well, that night
for the military.
Yeah, for the military.
Okay.
And
for the
then
people that don't know that you were in the military.
Yeah, well, Sunday I had to get up at 4 a.m. to drive to Dover to go to Dover Air Force Base to go to my job. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna have a 21st birthday.
Because you had to get up so early.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Anyway, so I'm sitting on the couch.
Sucks.
I'm sitting on the couch at my sister's house. My brother-in-law looks at me. He goes, "What's today?" I went, "It's the 2nd." He goes, "Oh, we're getting drunk," because he knew what day it was. And I told him, I was like, "Dude, I have drill in the morning." He goes, "Fuck it, they'll understand." And so,
do you know what today is?
Yeah, right.
DeFranco.
You gonna learn
Nation.
today.
You're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn today. Well, they take me out to Buffalo Wild Wings. All right, maybe not the classiest place to go for your 21st birthday. But
That's where we took Billy.
And mine too.
Really? Man, we are trashy.
Yeah.
there. Well, anyway, so he gets me
Poor
there.
college kids.
And they start me off with a garbage can. For those of you who don't know what a garbage can is, I don't know what the fuck's in it either. I know there's
A lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff, and I know there's Red Bull.
Yeah, I know there's Red Bull in it.
Yeah, there's Red Bull on top of it. It's basically a crushed can with Red Bull on top, and you drink that. So I drank like 3 of those. Then I had Long Island iced tea, which I was surprised to find out there's no fucking iced tea in Long Island iced tea.
Yeah, bit misrepresenting, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
What?
Tastes like iced tea, though, doesn't it?
See, I wouldn't know because I don't order it. I don't even look at that section.
Tastes exactly like sweet tea. I don't know if you like sweet tea or not. Tastes exactly
do.
like that.
Uh-oh.
If you're ever out at the bar with me, I'll give you a sip. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
All right.
All right. Anyway, So I'm well and hammered now, and my brother-in-law and he invited his buddy out to come with me, John, and they're laughing. I was like, why are they fucking laughing? And the waitress brings me out 3 shots, and this is my favorite drink now. It's called a 3 Wise Men.
Oh.
Now, a 3 Wise Men, from what I understand, is a Jack, Jim, and Johnny Walker mixed together. They bought me 3 of those. So they're laughing and laughing. They're like, try it. And I went, fuck it, fine. Grabbed one, put it back, and I'm like, this is delicious. And their faces sunk because they thought for sure I was going to puke everywhere. Or at least just not be a fan of the entire ordeal. So I grabbed the second one, but bomb. Third one, bomb. And I asked him, I was like, can I get more of those? So, yeah. Last thing I remember downing 2 more of those. And then I remember waking up, and I had a Grand Cherokee that I named Honey Badger because I loved that motherfucker. And Honey Badger didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was just going to say, did he give a fuck?
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's middle December. It's December, it's cold out, and it's 2 a.m. This is what I remember waking up to. Me hanging out of my Jeep on the passenger side with a seatbelt hold me in, both doors open. My brother-in-law had drove my Jeep home, opened the door, forgot to get me, left my door open, and I guess I tried to get out, and I didn't. My door's open, so there's a cross breeze, and I'm fucking cold.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow, that's nasty.
Damn.
Well,
that's fucking bad.
This is like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and all I remember doing is waking up going, I have to go to drill.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I got up, and I like half-ass shaved, got down there.
That's always a good day.
Well,
that's always... it's a bad day when you're like, when you can't do a full shave. You're like, I'll make it look acceptable for life.
I went to the back of the formation, and I was just like, oh, please don't notice me. Of course they fucking noticed me, because I'm the one that looks like death.
Yeah. they didn't realize that they had enlisted a zombie into their platoon.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, my sergeant was real cool. He goes, hey, are you okay? I went, it was my 21st birthday last night. He goes, oh, all right. There's a back room's not being used right now. Go to sleep. And I slept through that drill day. It was great.
Oh, that was awesome.
I got paid to sleep that day. It was fucking awesome.
You lucked out.
Oh, fucking right.
So I looked up what is in a trash can.
Mm-hmm.
It is this is according to drinkmixer.com. It's 2 ounces of vodka, 2 ounces of white rum, 2 ounces of gin, 2 ounces of triple sec, 2 ounces of Curacao, 1 can of Red Bull, and ice.
Fucking wow.
They forgot to include the Red Bull can.
Oh yeah. And then what was the other one? Was the 3 Wise Men, right?
3 Wise Men, yeah. Confirm what's in the 3 Wise Men.
Oh fuck! Clicked on the wrong link.
God damn it.
I'm amazed. I live in the era where there is a Wikipedia article for a 3 Wise Men shot.
Jesus.
Merca.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my god, he keeps saying that. Stop saying that!
No!
There's an explicit title.
I'm editing the... Yeah, we're explicit. Say fuck. Just say fuck. You can keep going. It's going to take me a second to get here.
No.
Yeah. What about you? Like, I know you don't drink any kind of liquor or anything like that. Like, what do you drink, though? What's, like, your favorite go-to drink?
Honestly, like, if I know that this bar, like, doesn't have, like, any of the fancy fruity beers that I like. Yes, I'm a real fruit beer kind of guy.
I like ciders. I'm not going to judge you there. I love, like, ciders are my side bitch.
Yeah, I'll go.
It's my side bitch.
Like, my go-to, if I know it has nothing, like, out of the ordinary, is Yingling. Because I know everywhere has Yingling. And I can deal with Yingling.
Yeah.
But if I know that they got a little variety, I like to go Leinenkugel. Any of their flavored beers are phenomenal. Or Shock Top Apple Wheat. Exactly like apple juice.
We sound like a college sorority. That's what we
Batch.
So, a 3 Wise Men is Johnny Walker Scotch Whiskey, Jim Beam Bourbon, and Jack Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey.
Okay, so I was correct.
Oh, okay, good job.
So I was correct on that, because otherwise I've been lying to people for years.
So confirm, you're correct about what you've been putting into your body.
Yeah. Because not only that, there's been people that have argued with me about what's in it, and I'm like, nah. Now I know for sure I won that argument.
So, did you guys hear about the Oddity Bar?
Yeah,
No,
Kesha.
Cool. Yeah, Kesha recorded a music video at the Oddity Bar.
In Delaware.
Fucking win.
Yeah. We go there all the time.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knew in Delaware at all.
Well, they had signed I read an article about it. They had signed a non-disclosure agreement, which is pretty standard. It's before the, you don't tell people that, if you own the bar, you've gone to the bar, you saw it happening, you have to sign a non-disclosure agreement. That way it kind of doesn't ruin the surprise. That's kind of how information gets leaked, and it kind of ruins it, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's really exciting. We were there not too long. Like, we were there a few days before that announcement got made. And, I mean, it was fucking dead in there.
It was me and Dave, and the two fucking bartenders looked like they were about to fucking shoot us for coming in.
Yeah. They told us that if we had shown up, like, maybe an hour later, they would have just been fucked up. It was like they would just have already clocked out by that point. According to us.
Yeah.
Again, now that we called the bar, maybe we misinterpreted that, but it was funny because we walked in. This is true. We walked in. We were the only people there. I think we were the first customers they had. And what time did we show up? Like 7-ish? 6?
No. We showed up about like 10.
No, we did not. I know we didn't show up at 10. We showed up pretty early because I have to go to bed at 10.
Oh wait, yeah. This is Sunday. We just gotten our T-shirts, so this is their first Sunday back to them.
Yeah. So I think it was like 6, 7-ish o'clock, and we walk into the bar, and even the bartenders are not behind the bar; they're sitting at the bar eating.
Just waiting for us. And then, how long did we stay there? We just stayed there for a couple hours.
3 hours.
3 hours, and then I think one other person came in.
Yeah, there's a few people that came and went.
One other person that stayed. Let me rephrase that. And he was having fun with our conversation too, which was great.
It was fun. I can only imagine what that place is like right now after that video has dropped.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh crap.
I know. We lost our. Fuck you, Kesha.
So
we lost our spot to you.
Like, I don't know.
What's wrong with America?
I don't know if I could say this or not, but me and Dave for like the last 6 weeks or something, 7 weeks, we've been working to try to get a T-shirt. Now, let me state this again. I hate beer.
He doesn't like beer at all.
Like,
this was comical.
This, like,
story of my life.
I don't know how the fuck people drink this stuff, but it's foul. It is the plague of this earth.
And here comes the hate mail.
But anyway, so I hate beer. I don't like beer. Dave came to me. He goes, "Hey, you want to get a T-shirt?" And I was like, "Sure," because I love T-shirts.
Who doesn't like T-shirts?
And he goes, "All right, there's this bar down in College Town that if you drink these 33 beers that they have on tap, you get a T-shirt." And
it's a real T-shirt, genuine T-shirt.
None of that fake crap.
Not imaginary.
They're soft though.
That's a nice T-shirt.
It was a really nice T-shirt.
So we earned the T-shirts.
They used the money from those 33 beers.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely made money off us.
Yeah, they came out ahead. But nonetheless, I got a T-shirt out of this. But I don't know what you remember, but the worst one I thought on there was the chocolate stout.
Oh, the chocolate stout was horrible. No disrespect to people who like chocolate stouts.
I'm disrespecting you. You guys are wrong. There's some kind of
demand for this, right? For this chocolate stout. It's just this thick, molassesy, black beer.
You know who the people that fucking ordered this? Hipsters.
Probably.
But
seriously, there's clearly somebody buying this beer.
Yeah,
somebody
hipsters.
likes it. And because of that, that's why somebody made it, to fill this need.
Hipsters. All right, they don't like. I'm gonna say this right now.
But if they like,
I don't believe you. I don't believe anybody.
This is like an alcohol-related podcast. We just fucking cut out half our audience.
I don't even.
Why are you on here?
Because I thought this was an intervention.
This is an. You did.
All right. So
Sean thought I was scheduling this with Sean, and I said, "Hey, like, what are you doing on blah 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 day?" And I said it to him for like a few, multiple times. I forgot to tell him that he was going to be on the podcast. I forgot to tell him that he was going to be on. And so he thought that this was going to be an intervention because he keeps sending us all fucked up memes.
Oh my god.
I send the dankest of dank memes.
You don't send dank memes. You send dirty memes.
Dankest of dank.
You send me... Okay, if dank... Let's go with the level of dankness. We got headies and we got mids. You send me this booty-ass mids meme. So if it's dank, it's booty mids.
Oof.
They're
I do
fucking
not smoke marijuana.
They're hilarious though, but to me, because I always just imagine their faces when they open it up and see whatever it is I send them, and it's hilarious. Because I do send you the dirtiest stuff I can find.
You send me some cringy shit.
But here's the best thing.
But he sends it to everybody, people in our friend group, and the women and the guys and the everybody.
Oh no.
So it's what was the one the guy birthing a baby? What was that?
Oh, out of his penis? That shit was hysterical.
Oh no! Stop.
So I don't.
Birthed a. What can you describe it a little bit for the people who know, so when they know what we're talking about?
God, I can't remember all of it, but basically it's this dude laying back there, and he's curling up, he's in pain, da-da-da-da.
He's groaning and in pain.
And you see this growth on his lower self.
Lower self.
Lower, I don't know.
His penis.
Yeah,
On his dick.
It's on his dick. And you just see it slowly but surely become like a watermelon size as this fucking kid.
Oh my god!
As this kid is being birthed out the urethra of this. And
He sends this to people.
and it's hilarious.
I'm on my work Wi-Fi.
Which is funnier for me.
Horrible.
What was the first one I sent you that was absolutely dirty?
I don't know.
It was the cut vagina. It was the cut vagina.
Oh, the cut vagina. Oh, stop. Oh, my God. No, we're done. Fuck that. I thought that I was going to talk about bleached assholes, and I thought I was going to be winning like this. Like, I thought I was really going to be taking it there for this show, and
I told you I only served the dankest of memes.
It's
The worst of them. Oh no.
Now that we're friends, I can send you them too.
No. Okay.
He will. Having him as a friend is a gift and a curse on Facebook.
Good. Oh no.
So, speaking of bleached assholes, I was trying to figure out... So, everybody talks about bleached assholes. It's famously a Cards Against Humanity card, bleached assholes. Bleached assholes, bleached assholes. I just like saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I Googled, I was like, what does a bleached asshole actually look like? I just need to know now. I'm going to search it. I'm going to get put on a list. Whatever, I gotta know. And I learned... And so, when you Google bleached asshole, Jimmy, and you go to images, do you know what it shows you?
An asshole with bleach on it?
It shows you a picture of Justin Bieber with bleached hair.
No.
It fucking does.
best thing.
It fucking does. I kid you not.
No.
Wait,
No, do it. Try it right now.
All right.
I guarantee you.
because he told us this, and my girlfriend Googled it, and she started laughing. And I was like, what are you talking about?
You actually have to be very specific. If you want to see what an actual bleached asshole looks like, you have to do like anal bleaching or something to that effect.
The more you know.
Bleached asshole images. Wow. Wow.
Oh, it's perfect.
That first picture. And I love how like a few ones down
Keeps it going.
is a picture of a Google search of bleached assholes and Justin Bieber on there.
That's great. That's
the meme of memes.
It's memeception.
you have
That's
the,
meta.
you know the national anthem of not the anthem. National animal of Scotland is
I do not.
A pig.
no. That would be funny.
Haggis.
Random guess. It's a fucking unicorn.
Wow.
It's a fucking unicorn.
That's dope as shit.
I thought so too.
It's wild.
I saw a fucking Doctor Who meme that was like, Google this, and I fucking did. And I was like, no fucking shit, that's just weird.
That's just weird.
So, but actually, I got a story about assholes. So, can I tell you? Can I tell
I'm
a story?
concerned.
Can I tell a story of Rocket?
Yeah, tell a story of Rocket. Why not? You did it at an open mic night. Before
I
you
did.
tell that story, before you tell the story of Rocket, what you did for the open mic night, I want to tell the story of that open mic night.
All right.
So we went to. So we were talking about the Oddity Bar. There's a bar right around the corner called 1984, which is a really cool little spot. They only serve beer there, and they do like an open mic night, comedy night. So we had gone a few nights just to check it out, and because it was a cool little spot, kind of quiet. And Sean kept telling me that he came up and he jokes and he goes, "Hey man, I signed you up for the improv," and I laugh, he laughs, and that's the end of it. We drink our beer, and it's just a joke. So one time he brought his brother, who was very nervous and kind of a bit of an introvert at that time. And he shows up and he puts both his arms around me and his brother, Sean does, and he goes, "Hey, I signed you both up for the open mic night comedy." I laugh, he laughs, his brother looks fucking terrified. and then Sean walks away. And again, he's kind of introverted, he's a little nervous, he's meeting new people. So I go over to his brother and I go, "It's okay, he's just joking, we do this every time." He fucking signed me up. He actually did it. So I go, "No, it's okay, he's just joking." And then they're like, "And now presenting David Shockley." And your brother's eyes just went bug-eyed. He's like, "Oh no, I'm going to have to do open mic night."
You betrayed me.
I betrayed his tiny trust.
Oh my god.
So, and then what was your bit? What was this about this guy Rocket? Was when Sean, who had prepared a bit, he actually prepared what he was going to say because he knew he was going to sign up, so he had a fucking story to tell, that piece of shit.
So, all right, I used to do corrections And by and large, the funniest job I've ever had is working corrections. And this is one of my favorite stories to tell people, is the story of Rocket. Now, for legal reasons, I cannot tell you his real name, but we all nicknamed him Rocket. So all my correctional friends, we know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. The way it's set up is you have a booth officer and a floor officer, and then there's a dividing wall, and you have A and B side. Well, on B side, I hear thud. I look over. Yeah, well, I work night shift at this time, and it's like 2 a.m., and I heard thud. Everybody's supposed to be fuck asleep at this time.
Damn birds are coming in.
Yeah. I look around, and what I see on the ground is this orange rolling into the day room. Now, this is an open dorm setting. It's not cells, so you're just open dorm. And I'm looking around, and I see this dude in the back. He's looking around, looks like he's got an angry look on his face, and I'm like, what is he doing? And I see him lick an orange, turn around, and stick it in his ass.
Oh!
Oh, it gets better.
You just made me clench up a little bit. It was so quick. He licks it right up there.
We both clenched and leaned back.
This is real.
So, this dude shoved this thing up his ass, bent over, and I could see him trying to, like, aim his asshole at somebody. And I'm amazed at this point, and I'm like, what the
What if he had like a little scope like on the top of his ass?
Oh my goodness, but again,
like a little crosshair. Like he's playing like
laser
Call of Duty.
sights.
You know, like in like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty, when you have like you can shoot from the hip or you can do the aim function.
Yeah.
I imagine that, but instead of seeing a gun in front, it's just a ass.
It's
just like
hump.
2 humps.
you have the noob tube, now you have the butt tube. But anyway, so
Poop tube.
and
The poop tube.
now keep in mind, I'm like a week into this, and I am astounded. I have not fucking seen this before.
You can't
And
even find that on.
I don't
porn.
like where this is going since you call him Rocket.
and he launches. When I say launches this fucking orange out of his ass, it wasn't like 2 feet or something like that. No, this motherfucker had some distance. He threw that thing like 30, 40 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
People with like golf ball, like golf players don't even have drives like that.
Yeah, right? And
Nah.
now mind you, I'm in panic mode because I'm like, I don't know how to handle this.
How do you handle that?
Yeah, so I called my lieutenant up. And
He was like, maybe we should get him a watermelon.
yeah, right. My lieutenant goes, "Oh, let's just rock it. Tell him to knock it off." And
It's a daily occurrence.
this is not something new.
Like the coffee machine's broken. Oh yeah, just hit it a few times. It'll knock it off.
So
That's rusty.
so we have this little thing in the booth, and you press it once.
It's an intercom system.
Yeah, intercom. All right, thank you. I was looking for the word.
I got you.
But anyway, so we have this intercom, and I went
walking
beep, beep,
thesaurus.
beep, 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 and I hit the intercom. I said, "Rocket!" as loud as I could, and he looked up like he just been talking to God. All right, and I went, "Knock it off!" And he goes, looks over to me, and I'm short, so I only come just above the tinted window, so you can
You're
just see
not
my BD.
short. You keep saying you're short.
I'm 5'9". I'm short.
That's average.
Short.
I'm looking it up.
It is average. I hate to break it to you.
But anyway, so I can just barely see over this tinted window, so all he sees is my beady little eyes looking at him, and he gives me this nod like, yeah, okay, I get that. And he goes back to bed, and I was like, well, that's fucking different. And that, my good ladies and gentlemen, is...
And that's how blood oranges are made.
fucking right.
Gee, fuck. Ha! All right. You're technically right. The average American height for men is 177 centimeters, or 69.7 inches, which is approximately 5 foot 10 inches tall. No, this pisses me off because I knew it. I know because I'm 5'9" and a quarter. So I was always like, oh, I'm like a quarter taller than average. I don't know, when is this updated? This is according to halls.md. I don't know what that means. Hold on. I want to find a different medical news.
Oh, you're
today.
that short? You have cancer. That's a shame.
You're now the world's tallest midget.
Yeah, right.
The world's tallest midget.
Yeah, but that is the story of Rocket. And this is also why corrections is, by and large, my favorite job I've ever had.
Wow. If you got to see someone shoot oranges out of their ass every night, I think that would be the most interesting.
Oh, trust me, I got many more stories, but not enough for this podcast. Oh my goodness, it's just funny shit day in day and out. That's all I would see, and that was the best. That was hilarious for me. The thing is, like, you have to have a dark sense of humor to work in corrections, because otherwise you're gonna be like, oh, I'm depressed.
This is average height from. I'm sorry, averageheight.co.
He's really set on this.
I really am, because I really, you can't just give me America first. We all know I'm from America. Come on.
It's because the rest of the world measures differently.
We all do the same. We all have 3 different measurements. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll find that in a second. So, I don't know why this bugs me so much, but it seems like people are making up units of measurement just to fuck with you. I say this because I went to, they had like a little presentation in Newark where they had, the Budweiser Clydesdales were there, and they were going to be, quote-unquote, distributing beer, Budweiser, to the bars that are on Main Street. So you have, like, the Grain on Main, there's Homegrown, a lot of cool things. And it was a big benefit thing for, like, the... Who the fuck cares? For, I'm sorry, for the police of Delaware.
Okay.
The mounted police of Delaware. But it was cool, you could see these Clydesdales.
We have a mounted police.
Yeah, we do. Well, we never have riots, so you never get to see them. They get no action.
They got some a couple years ago.
Yeah, a couple years.
But that was it.
They've been waiting for that day.
Yeah.
We got a few riots.
It was staged.
I didn't even know we had a fucking... Anyway, go ahead.
So, Clydesdales are huge horses. Those are the horses that have like little tassels on their feet and all that. For any horse people out there, they're going to be pissed because I'm like butchering all this bullshit. So...
You mean horseshit?
Horse shit. Good one.
Puns.
That was well done.
So a Clydesdale is, I think, to be a Budweiser Clydesdale, it has to be at least 6 foot tall at their shoulders.
Jesus.
So you think there's a Clydesdale on top. So it's like 7 or 8 foot tall of an animal, which is huge, especially when there's like 6 of them in a row. But they don't measure them by feet or inches or centimeters or, anything that can be reasonably found on a ruler.
Hooves. Hands.
They do it in hands. How do you
they?
do that? They do it in hands. Why the fuck do they do it in hands? I hate feet already. Now I gotta worry about hands.
Now, do they go, all right,
They hold the hand out.
and then they stack their hand, and they go all the way up?
To make their horse look bigger, they just get like a little Asian woman to measure it.
God.
To measure, because she has tiny little hands.
I'd like to see that on, like, a ruler.
I'm sorry, and it's like a ruler, and it's just one metric, and it just has a handprint on it.
That's a good... Like,
I just had to get that out.
No, that's a really good point, though, because that's one of the dumbest things.
I guess because they don't have feet.
Now, I understand the empirical system, which is what we use. And then...
Averageheight.co, United States, continent, North America, height, fuck that, 5.9.5.
You're short.
So you're still short.
I know I'm short. I told you I was short.
I'm not quite as short, but I'm a little short. Fuck!
Yeah.
I hate everything.
But anyway, so we use the empirical system, and then everybody else that hasn't put a flag on the moon uses metric.
Everybody else uses metric, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but they also haven't put a flag on the moon. So just saying.
Who won, really?
There's like 3 countries that use the empirical, including us. It's us and then 2 other countries. The rest use metric.
I think doesn't Russia?
I don't know if it's Russia.
I'd feel
Research department.
Oh, fuck, God damn it.
Yeah, right.
So what
He regrets now bringing out this fucking
What
computer.
countries use...
Empirical
Yeah.
measurement.
So well, we're talking about Russia, right?
Well, there's not going to be that many countries that use this system because, well, it's honestly retarded.
Yeah. I think it's funny that we use empirical, yet all the schools teach how to read metric.
Well, that's because all science had to become standardized.
Yeah.
So they had to figure out a way to standardize measurement. Well, guess what? Metric was the easiest one to fucking do.
Okay, so this is just like the top thing on Google. This comes from joeydevilla.com.
Mm-hmm.
All of the countries in the world, only three backwaters still use... Fuck you, this guy's a prick. Liberia, the country formerly known as Burma, so Burma, which is called Myanmar,
Myanmar, or whatever.
and United States of America, supposedly by this one guy.
Oh yeah, I guess the Russians use rubles or something.
That's their money.
I don't fucking know. They're all bears on unicycles anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, but here's the thing. I feel like even if maybe we're better.
Of course.
We're always better. It's America. We're always better. We can say that now.
We've been to the moon.
For
Believe
anybody
me.
that's listening to the
Believe
podcast
me.
out of America,
Fuck you.
Congratulations for second place.
Yeah.
You're the first to lose.
Yeah.
So hold on. This was brought up.
Hopefully they can't send us mail because it's expensive
It's expensive.
to get that hate mail.
So I got a little something here. An interesting article that I found.
Fuck your articles.
Top things the states hate the most. Someone went to all 50 states, surveyed people.
I heard about this. This was on Reddit.
Yeah, I found this on there.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah.
All right.
This works perfectly.
So, which state do you want to hear? This state first or last?
Wait, our state?
Our state.
Our beautiful, beautiful state of the early birds, the Delaware.
The Delaware? Yeah. Delaware.
Delaware? Delaware who? Delaware
For
who?
some odd reason, we hate Casey Affleck.
Who the fuck is Casey Affleck?
Yeah, I was going to say, who the fuck is that?
Who is that?
I'm going to take a guess. I don't think it's true. Is it Ben Affleck's wife or daughter or something? Someone related?
Who is this? No, you got me researching shit.
Get on it, man. While you're doing that, I'm going to continue.
Yeah.
Our neighbor, Maryland, they really hate cheap coffee. Cheap coffee. New Jersey hate jellyfish. I'm just highlighting a
Jersey,
few.
fuck off. Jellyfish kick ass. They're beautiful.
Until they sting you.
This one is very, very specific for Pennsylvania. You Pennsylvanian listeners.
I'm from PA.
Fuck you.
So am I.
I was born I get mad, we know. Sure or not.
So PA, they hate people who use money clips.
Fucking people. Just use a fucking wallet.
Hold on, that's... No. Hold on. What?
People
Why?
who use money clips, they hate it. Not the fact that you can't buy fireworks in their own state.
That is true. That is a fucking annoying ass truth.
It's such a weird law.
You can sell fireworks in that state, but if you're a PA resident, you
cannot buy them.
Yeah, you can't buy the fucking fireworks that are there, which is stupid.
It defeats the whole point. All right, here we go. Utah, the state that has fucking Las Vegas, hate porn. The only state that is legal porn in the United States.
Las
legal
Vegas?
to make porn. Yes.
Vegas is in Nevada.
I knew that. Cut that bit.
Utah's in
Where did he say it was from?
Utah. Utah's got all the Mormons.
Fuck off.
Utah's got Mormons. That's why they hate porn, because they hate everything.
I thought they would hate polygamy. No, not polygamy. Monogamy.
But they also hate not
Monogamy.
They also hate not
I
having
fucking
the
hate
magic underwear.
myself right now. You know what? This bit's over.
That's recorded.
This is over. You know what? I'm done.
I guess we found the new intro.
Yeah, right. Serious.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I want to make
fuck
a
that.
sign that just says, "Welcome to Nevada, Utah."
No, I said Vegas. I said Vegas.
Welcome to Utah, Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's why I was really confused. I was like, "What?"
All right, so
Fuck
Maybe I've been wrong this entire time.
Casey Affleck. I looked it up. Casey Affleck is Ben Affleck's brother, according to Wikipedia.
Brother.
Yeah, his
Oh.
brother. There can only be one. Better known as
Interesting.
Casey Affleck is an American actor and director. He began his career as a child actor, appearing in PBS television movie Lemon Sky, The Kennedy of Massachusetts, Digga Digga Digga, To Die For, Goodwill. Oh, he was in Goodwill Hunting. Who the fuck was he in Goodwill Hunting? He was in Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13, etc., etc. Okay, so he's had a few roles. I've never heard of this man.
I've always heard Ben.
Yeah, I feel like his brother kind of
Helped him.
outshined him a little bit.
Yeah. California, they hate fidget spinners.
Really, the most hipstery place hates fidget spinners. Didn't they invent like vaping?
I don't know.
Don't look that up, please.
No, I'm
This-
not.
That's not
Maybe.
worth it.
No, I'm not gonna look up vape. It's a shame because I think the vaping thing could have really taken off, but
Douchebags.
it
took
just
over.
kind of shows you that some a very small group of people can ruin something that could have been a great idea. I'm not saying that vaping is dead. I don't think it's dead.
No, it's not. I
just-
have more than everybody at my work does it.
You work with a lot of douchebags, so that makes sense. So like I think there definitely has to be like a second coming of vaping. Like they need to adapt a little bit so they can kind of brush this thing off. Like I think that they need to maybe make like a new product or something that doesn't look like that stereotypical vaping thing.
Mm.
Like if they can make a vape pen that like guaranteed doesn't make smoke.
You know what? I honestly don't even mind the smoke.
I feel like the smoke is what gets people.
That's what gets people. That's what gets the people that want to show off. But if you're actually trying to stop smoking, I think a smokeless thing or like minimal smoke.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
Because then that shows like, oh, you have a vape pen? Wow, you're a douchebag. Oh, well, mine is actually guaranteed to have very little smoke. Oh.
Yeah, so you're not blowing it in a
Okay.
fucking movie theater.
And then, boom, she's wet, you get laid.
Because that's how it goes.
That's exactly how it goes. It's a lot easier to get laid in this day with vape pens.
Mississippi hates anal sex.
I want to call that a lie. I dated a girl from Mississippi. That's all she did.
Speaking of that.
Anal sex?
Speaking of anal sex.
Those oranges.
Those
All right,
oranges.
so Rocket. So I was hanging out with this guy named Rocket the other day. No. I was over at a friend's house, and we were talking about like Dragon Ball Z or something, and my phone was charging in the other room. So I said, "Hey man, can I borrow your phone real quick? I just have to Google something real quick." He's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I take his phone, I go onto Google. He like sets it up for me and everything, so it's not like I did it.
Oh no.
And I hit, you know when you hit Google and it gives you like
Oh no.
your search history a little bit. Last thing he searched, sex toys for beginning anal. And he was right there, like as far as we are for each other, and we're sitting, we're hanging out, we're joking, we're bullshitting, and I see that and I go, and I was like, don't make a face, don't make a face, don't make a face, don't make a face. I'm not judging him, no judgment, no judgment. Like I have to have that mental conversation with myself to just pretend like you just start looking up Dragon Ball Z names or whatever the fuck you were gonna look up.
Morty.
I moved the burp there. Sorry, guys. Morty. I had to like do it real slick, but like I can't unsee that. I now know that about my friend. Every time I look at him, I now know. It's something I shouldn't know. Again, I'm not trying to judge the guy, but you see what I mean. Like you just know a little too much about somebody.
Yeah.
It's like me when I'm drunk. I just share.
Yeah. Yeah, you do share a lot when you're drunk. You like to hug people when you're drunk.
Do I really?
Oh, yeah. New Year's party, you hugged me like 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 times. You hugged me so much, I was able to figure out what pocket your flask was in and take it out of it.
Damn it. That's where it went.
Yeah, I fucking cut you off. I was like, and you're done with this.
I remember midway through the night, I'm like, where the fuck's my flask?
Yeah. Speaking of, I think it's time for you to take your second shot.
Duly noted.
I don't have a shot, but I will take a drink with you, Jimmy.
Cheers to the end.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't make weird noises when I drink whiskey because I'm a man.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Damn. Right in
A
the
short
pride.
I'm
Right
a very
in
short
the
man, but I'm a
pride.
man nonetheless.
Dave, you would like this last one.
Okay.
Vermont. They hate God.
Hey, Vermont.
The Bernie Sanders state, you don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say that the socialists hate God. Go ahead.
So, yeah, I found that kind of interesting.
I like that a lot. So, I told you guys last time that I got I was really frustrated with my motorcycle. The shop that I went to. I was really frustrated with them. I ended up getting very upset with them. So, a few weeks ago, I was driving around, and the fucking thing stopped running. I was mid-drive. I was on the way to like a cigar shop or something, and I started to buck in again. I was like, motherfucker! I've been able to drive it for a week and a half. I was so pissed off. I had to pull off and used a lot of curse words for a few minutes. And I called my brother up, who's super, super helpful. He's a lot more like mechanically inclined. He has a little bit more of that like kind of a lot of those connections of tradesmen. So I called him. I said, hey man, can you help me pick it up? Like get the bike out of here. You know, because he has a truck, so he can help me haul it, all that shit. So he calls somebody, borrows a trailer, helps me pick it up like a few days later, and we get it back, and we're driving back, and he says, my brother, as we're in the van, he's like, oh, do you think it's just out of gas? I was like, no, it's not out of gas. I just put gas in it. It's totally fine. It was fucking out of gas. I bitched at that fucking shop that I bitched at last time so hard. I was like, those fucking pieces of shit. I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna fucking do that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a fucking idiot. That's what it is. There's nothing wrong with the bike except for the owner.
Wow.
This is what happened.
So does this mean your gas gauge is not
Gas
working?
gauge doesn't work. I gotta get that. It's also, there's no gas gauge for a motor.
Has it never
motorcycle.
worked, or is this like the new discovery?
It doesn't really exist. So, so cars have gas gauges, but motorcycles, sometimes they just either don't have one, or sometimes they do. But usually they have just like a little light that tells you that you're low on gas, and that's it. So I don't think that works on my bike anymore, clearly, because I didn't get that light. So what I do is whenever I fill up, I just fill up all the way, and I reset the trip counter. So I know I have like so many miles till I need to fill up again. Here's the problem. I filled up last time, and it clicks to say that it's full. Awesome, great. I move on with my life. I checked my transactions. It only charged me $1.50.
Oh my god!
The last time I filled up, it didn't fill up all the way. I put the nozzle too far into the tank.
Oh, that'll fucking do it.
That'll do the trick. So I had to tell a story. I was a little bit of an idiot there.
So
Hey, me and you. Apparently Vegas is in Utah for me. So.
Apparently Vegas, yeah, I'm among friends here.
this actually segues in perfectly.
So before I say that, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. So on the way back, once my brother told me, he says, "Do you think it's just there's no gas in there?" there's a moment where I have that thought where I'm like, of course it has gas. But now I'm like, okay, would I rather it not have gas and I'm a fucking idiot? But all I have to do is put gas in it and it's working again. It's great. Or do I hold on to my pride and hope that there's not gas in it and and I hope that there is gas in it and the bike's just broken and now I have to send it off and I have to get it fixed and I have to go through a whole fucking ordeal. I had that pride moment where I was like, I'd kind of rather just be a fucking retard. Oh, I'm sorry, a fucking idiot. Can I say retard? Am I still allowed to say that or no?
No.
Fuck them.
Oh god, Jesus.
You're already getting hate
You
mail.
got real close to the mic to say fuck them.
Yeah, I'm talking to this one.
Fuck those fucking retards.
I'm talking to the one bitch that sent the hate mail in. I want to get an email.
I'm gonna have to edit this so hard.
I hope so.
Good luck.
I'm here to make your job easier.
I'm sorry, you were gonna say something?
But anyway, this actually segs in being stupid and state stuff. So this actually segues in perfectly to something I had to research a little bit. Stupid laws that states have.
A lot of state stuff here on this show today.
Yeah, well, I got a couple. Not too many, but these are some of my favorites.
So these are stupid laws.
Yeah, these are stupid laws. These are some of my favorites. So in Alaska, it's illegal to get drunk in a bar.
What?
It's illegal to be drunk in a bar.
Isn't that technically everywhere?
I don't know.
It's public.
So they won't serve... No. It's that they won't serve you if you're drunk.
Yeah, but
Okay,
he said being drunk.
Being drunk at a bar. You're allowed to be drunk at a bar.
Yep, you're not allowed to in Alaska,
That
apparently.
Ron White sketch. Did you ever see Ron White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got thrown out of... Yeah, I've seen
I got thrown out of a bar. I didn't want to be drunk in public. I wanted to be drunk in a bar. But they threw me into public. Arrest them.
And just because this is funny for me, Arkansas, or otherwise known as Arkansas,
Arkansas.
all right, it's a state law that says you must pronounce the state name correctly.
Arkansas.
There's a state law.
Arkansas.
Sass.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Arkan Szechuan sauce.
Colorado, and this is one of the ones that made me just kind of squint at it. No catapulting.
Well, that's just no fun.
That's one of those ones that you just kind of you read and you go, "What?
I need
what
some.
did I just read?"
I need some context here.
Yeah, right. Like, how is this such a problem that you had to outlaw it?
Yeah.
What the?
How many people were doing that before they needed to write up?
Before it became a real issue.
Yes. That means that had to go through multiple levels of government.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people had to sign off on that.
Florida's great too because this is one that.
Oh, Florida's always
Yeah,
has
so
the
this
best.
makes sense because it's fucking Florida. No selling children.
Jeez.
Yes, I was like, obviously.
Wait, so does that mean everywhere else is illegal? It's legal to sell? So
you mean it? No, it's illegal in Florida. It's legal everywhere else.
Yeah. Maybe there's a big loophole that we have never been aware of here. What's it in Delaware? I gotta.
Isn't
figure
that just called trafficking?
Yeah, right. Seriously,
Like, why?
it was one of those laws I just kind of looked at like, oh, well, it's Florida. It makes sense. They obviously have a problem.
They have a
There
lot.
was an issue. Somebody brought up a concern.
Idaho, no cannibalism.
Ah, damn it.
Again, one of those things where you're
Well,
like,
I guess I'm vacationing in Las Vegas, Utah.
I think somebody misunderstood eat
I'm
me.
never gonna live this down.
What did you say?
I think somebody just misunderstood eat me.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
Violet.
Violet.
That's
Maine,
pretty funny.
Maine, no advertising on tombstones.
Ah.
Because I
What
wanted.
the fuck?
Well, I guess we gotta change our venture now.
Yeah.
We're gonna advertise. We were gonna get the podcast out there. Fuck.
I honestly didn't know.
Anything.
I didn't even know that was a thing you could do.
Our main outreach program.
There's
is
our
now
dying
destroyed.
idea. Oh my god.
Last but not least, and this
What
is
did you just say?
Nothing.
Did you just say that's our dying idea?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
all right. This is my absolute favorite. And this is the last one I have. In New Jersey, it is illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing a murder.
It's gotta be a fair fight.
So it's legal if you don't wear a bulletproof vest, is what you're saying.
I don't know how. Like, all in my mind is because you have to imagine like the thought pattern that went through some of these people's mind to make this a law. Like, yeah, this will get them. Like, they're obviously paying attention to this. Because murder, one of the most capital crimes we have. It's going to be stopped by you not wearing a bulletproof
Yeah.
vest.
Well, hopefully, if everybody has a gun, at least that makes it a fair fight, right?
Right. I hate stupid people. God willing, I hate stupid people.
You know, I love stupid people.
I work
We
at a
can't
gun
talk
range.
about that. What?
I work at a gun range. I hate stupid people.
You see a lot of stupid. The shit. We'll have you on more to talk about your gun range thing.
Oh, no, I'll skip it for now. I'll save that for another time. I'm just saying, I hate stupid people. They make my life hell.
Yeah, work makes people hell.
Right?
Did you have anything?
I just wanted to say, with the recent news with Chester Bennington, that he,
Oh, yeah, Chester,
his
yeah.
him taking his own life. It's such a tragedy. You know, we all grew up with Linkin Park. Really, I
We
mean,
went to the same bar. It was the Oddity Bar. I shouldn't make fun of this. And there comes the hate mail back.
Yep. So I just wanted to say, you know, that I grew up listening to his work and really, really loving it. Seeing him in concert 3 times, and it was the first celebrity death I think I probably shed a little bit of tears at.
Did you really? You get all upset?
I was pretty upset about it.
I think I saw him in concert too. Yeah, they put on a fucking great show.
Yeah, and I did mention that I think on one of the
on the last
was it the last one or the one before? I think it was the one before.
I think it was the first or second.
It was the second one with Shawnzy.
Yeah. We talked about how we saw him live. He put on a phenomenal show.
Yeah, and
it sucks
he's going to be missed.
Yeah, he was a good artist. I mean, I kind of off the rails a little bit, I think, but I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, you know, somebody passed away.
Yeah.
Just somebody. I think that I wasn't quite as affected. I was still sad just to see an artist go, because being a musician myself, you know, and you see somebody that was good at it not there anymore, not able to make that craft anymore.
Right.
But I also understood that Linkin Park was definitely a collective effort. Like, you never felt like he was writing all of the music, at least with the earlier stuff. You still had Mike Shinoda. You still had all the other members of the band, I think, really contributed to the music a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So it was less of, I felt like Linkin Park was dead, more of one piece of a puzzle was now gone. You still can't complete the puzzle now, but you still have a lot to work with.
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, you're right. It still kind of sucked.
I have actually a question about that, actually. So, I am like the least musically talented person in this room. I'm very sure of that, or at least musically inclined. But anyway, so I like Linkin Park. I'll say this: the first song I ever heard from them, and this is what actually got me into any kind of rock music, was "Breaking the Habit."
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorites.
That was the first song I ever heard from them. That's what actually got me into good music. Before then, I didn't know there's such thing as good music because I listened to country.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry for those of that.
Hate mail, bring it
Oh,
in.
and there's the hate mail.
Shower.
Well, there goes all
There's
of
a
our
lawsuit.
country listeners.
Yeah, there's a lawsuit. But anyway. But when I heard he died, I was like, meh. It was one of those things.
Jesus! What
No,
the fuck?
Oh,
Like,
man.
he had, other than that song just changing what music I listened to, he had zero bearing on my life. Like, I'm not trying to be like insultive here, but there's other like celebrities that really did hit me like home. Like Robin Williams, when he died, I was like, motherfucker.
Well, that's Robin Williams. We all grew up with Robin Williams, on the Aladdin movie and just his various works. Flubber, like the shit he was not. It's weird the stuff that we remember Robin Williams for. Like I remember him from Flubber and Aladdin and other various famous roles that he has done in, like kind of small budget things that was more targeted towards children, even though he had this huge body of work prior to. So I think it was just that he didn't. You're right. He wasn't just a part of your life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't be wrong. I know for a fact he probably inspired millions of people to try to make their own art and whatnot. And just for whatever reason, when I saw that, I was like, well, that's really unfortunate. All right, guess I'm gonna eat a donut today. That's kind of how I went about my time, and I felt a little bad about it because I was like,
what you're saying is me and Jimmy are broken up about it, and you are indifferent.
yeah, very, very indifferent toward it.
That's how I felt kind of a little bit about Prince. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really a big Prince fan.
I never was.
Probably could maybe name a song.
The only reason I found out he died is because it was on Facebook.
Yeah, and I think with Prince, I would never say I was happy for it or that he saw it coming or anything like that. But the most I know about Prince is that he liked to sue people.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really liked to sue people over his music. Very, very protective of his intellectual property. Even stuff he didn't own. Or, he was just very, very sue happy. He was very, very legal happy. And that was the only reason. That kind of soured it a little bit for me for Prince.
Don't get me wrong, I understand trying to keep your own intellectual property. With all that said, I do believe you should allow it to grow.
Totally.
Like you can always claim to be the basis of somebody's art, but if you don't let somebody it's like there's no real new scientific discoveries. I mean, there are. Let me rephrase this.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why.
What do you mean?
Let me correct this. There are plenty of new scientific studies, but there's people that came before you that let you stand on their shoulders to help you gain to the next level.
That's everything.
No, it's everything. That's the point I'm making.
Oh.
That's the point I'm making. To me, for you to be so happy over something that is yours and only yours and can only be yours. I don't know. I don't listen to Prince. I never listened to Prince. Don't know. I couldn't tell you any of his songs.
I couldn't tell you any of his either.
Yeah,
I'm the worst.
I heard he has a song called Purple Rain.
That's not Prince.
The only thing
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So
I don't know
you
about
are
it.
right. It is Purple Rain by Prince. I was getting mixed up because I thought you said Purple Haze, which is a Jimi Hendrix song.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about Prince to comment on it. I mean,
No.
I just know that he sued a lot of people. It probably wasn't the coolest thing. But I think we're just about out of time. I think it's time to wrap up. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming on the show today. I had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Talking a lot about things and stuff and words. If anybody wants to hear more, you can check us out at davidshockley.com. We are on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud. There's also the official Maximum Mediocrity Twitter. It's just at Maximum Mediocre or Maximum Mediocrity, I believe. I don't know. I just check it. I forget what the name is. You can also email us at maximummediocre@gmail.com. I fucking can't wait to read that shit. Or you can also leave us a comment on davidshockley.com. There's a little submission form there. But either way, thank you very much for listening, and stay woke, everybody.
Get woke.